As digital platforms and media become more globally interconnected, accessibility and inclusivity are no longer optional, they are foundational design principles. Color plays a critical role in how inclusive or exclusive a visual experience can be. This module explores the intersection of color theory, universal design, disability rights, and human centered design practices, focusing on how color can either empower or alienate users, especially individuals with color vision deficiency, cognitive disabilities, and low vision. This module is essential for graphic designers, UI/UX professionals, branding teams, educators, and policymakers, as it brings a multidisciplinary view of equitable color usage that transcends aesthetics and enters the realm of social responsibility, digital ethics, and global design standards. 1. Introduction to Accessibility in Color Design. 1. The social and legal importance accessibility is not just ethical, it's a legal requirement in many countries. Laws and guidelines include WCAG, Web Content Accessibility Guidelines, ADA, Americans with Disabilities Act, EN 301549, EU Standard for Accessibility. Designers must ensure that color is not the only visual cue, particularly for interactive elements, alerts, and data visualizations. 2. Human-centered color design inclusion begins by acknowledging variability in human vision and perception. Approximately 8% of men and 0.5% of women worldwide are affected by some form of color vision deficiency. 2. Understanding color vision deficiency CVD. 1. Types of color vision deficiency: protanopia, difficulty seeing red hues; deuteranopia, difficulty seeing green hues; tritanopia, difficulty seeing blue hues; achromatopsia, complete color blindness, extremely rare. 2. Impacts of CVD on design. Individuals with CVD may confuse red and green or see the world in shades of brown, gray, or yellow. Common design errors: using red/green color coding in charts or traffic signals without labels or icons; poor contrast between text and background. 3. Color contrast and readability. 1. Contrast ratios. The WCAG 2.1 defines minimum contrast ratios: 1 for normal text, 1 for large text. Tools like Color Contrast Analyzer, TOTA 11Y, and Adobe Accessibility Tools help verify compliance. 2. Case examples. Good. Dark blue text on a white background. Bad. Pale yellow text on a white or light gray background. 4. Designing for inclusivity with Color 1. Use of redundancy. Add text labels, icons, or patterns to color-coded elements. Examples: pie charts with labels and textures, buttons with both color and iconography, alerts with text and shapes, e.g., red triangle with exclamation mark. 2. Simulators and testing tools to simulate CVD, Coblis, Color Blindness Simulator, Stark, Adobe plugin, Figma's Contrast Checker. Test your design with multiple vision profiles to ensure universal clarity. 5. Cross-cultural and cognitive inclusivity. 1. Cultural color blindness. Some cultures have different interpretations of colors. Red equals luck in China, danger in the West. White equals purity in the US, death in parts of Asia. Consider localizing color for global inclusivity without creating alienation. 2. Cognitive and neurodiverse users. Individuals with autism spectrum disorders, ASD, may react differently to color intensity. Use calm palettes, reduce flicker, and avoid visual overstimulation. 6. Accessibility in digital platforms. 1. Web and app accessibility design software should allow font resizing, provide dark, light modes, support keyboard navigation with non-color indicators. 2. Accessible data visualization. Avoid using color alone to differentiate lines on a graph. Add symbols, patterns, or annotations. Use inclusive color palettes such as Color Brewer's Colorblind Safe Palette, IBM Design's Inclusive Color System. 7. Corporate and institutional compliance. 1. Brand responsibility. Brands must incorporate accessibility into their design systems and style guides. Accessibility boosts customer trust SEO rankings, usability metrics. 2. Inclusive innovation companies like Google, Microsoft, and Apple have built inclusive design teams. Accessibility is now seen as a driver of innovation, not a constraint. 8. Tools, resources, and best practices. 1. Accessibility tools. Wave evaluation, Tool Axe, Accessibility Scanner, Inclusive Design Toolkit by Microsoft. 2. Best practices. Always provide alternatives to color. Maintain strong contrast. Test on real users with disabilities. Stay updated with WCAG guidelines.